Hey guys, Monster here. Thought I'd bring you a quick EDC update. As you see right in front of you, I just got some knives. These are the ones I've been rotating in and out quite frequently. This one is the newest edition. I've been rocking CRKT M21, the big brother to the M16. I like it a lot. I like the size, the way I like the feel of it. I did end up taking the knife apart and taking that safety off because I just don't feel I need it on the knife. All these other knives, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liner locks here, and I've beat on them pretty hard, along with any other ones. Even before, when I really didn't know much about quality, even task force knives I've beat on pretty hard liner locks, and I've never had one fail. Knock on wood. But so I never thought I needed that safety, and it was just annoying because I have small baby hands. So and that's a bigger knife, and I like bigger knives, so I ended up taking the safety off. But anyway, that's the newest edition. I've kind of been going back to my Spydercos. I like my cheap beater knives, but I just like the quality Spyderco and that Endura. To me, out of all these knives, these two are damn near perfect knives. I really can't find anything that beats these two. These are the main two I go back to. Is that $18 Smith & Wesson. I don't know why. The action, the way it feels, the weight it carries, even though it's tipped down. So a lot of these knives are tipped down. That's just because I'm lazy. And some of them you can't swap it, so it is what it is. But I'm lazy, and, to me it really doesn't matter tip up or tip down. I can get it out of my pocket just as fast as a tip down knife as a tip up. It just doesn't matter to me. I don't like to cry and whine about little ergonomic things. But these two are damn near perfect pocket knives in my opinion. This one, it's just a little chunky for me, and it has open in my pocket. Even with the safety, it has disengaged and open in my pocket. So I definitely have some safety concerns with that. But it is what it is. Again, these two, the Endura and this Smith & Wesson model. Sorry, the lighting's crap. I need to get some new LED bulbs. I thought these were LED bulbs in my floor lamp here, but they're kind of like a condensant yellow when they're supposed to be a soft white. I don't know. I don't like it, so I have my flash on my camera. This Heart knife is pretty cool. Moving on. It's got a bottle opener. It's got some screwdrivers. It's pretty cool. I picked it up on sale for like 13 bucks. For what it is, I definitely think it's worth the pickup. If you just want a beater knife that you really aren't into knives and you really don't care, and you just want to grab one that has some tools on it for 13 bucks on sale, I thought it was worth the pickup. The CRKT M16 knockoff. I mean, that's a size comparison. I'm pretty sure these are identical to the M16. That's a little off-center. Tractor Supply, where I live, gets a lot of weird different knives, and this is like $30, $40 on Amazon, but at my Tractor Supply, it was $14.99. I actually picked another one up. It's still sitting in the package just in case, for whatever reason I need another one. Or I break it. This Smith & Wesson's pretty cool. I ended up cutting myself on it pretty bad the other day. So, lesson to be learned, kids. Knives are sharp. Know what you're doing, which most of the time I do, but it is what it is. I got this knife. This knife is slowly becoming actually one of my favorites, especially on an assisted end, because I usually hate assist knives. But as for Kershaw assist, it's quite phenomenal. I think it's the Kuro, 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 for $13.99 at Walmart. I was like, shit, I'll buy it. It's a smaller knife than I usually like to carry, but it's definitely, I like the assist on it. I like the blade. It's definitely really, good utility knife. Starting to show some wear already on it. I like it, but as of right now, these are the main knives that I've been carrying. So let's get them kind of out of the way. Smith has a grippy texture to it. I don't know why I'm talking so weird tonight. Tired, gotta go to work in the morning. So let's move on to some other normal stuff. Still rocking the Olight i5T EOS. I think the perfect EDC light. I wish it was just a one mode, but it is what it is. Got it in that nice olive drab. I think it's a cool knife for like 20, 30 bucks. It's definitely worth it. Chum's wallet. As always, love it. I went back to my little pocket organizer. So that's pretty cool. Rocking the Victorinox Cadet. Fisher Space Pen, just a bit lighter, just bigger, throw it in. That way I'm thinking about taking that pry bar off my keychain, just because I really like the Cadet. Whether you like Nut and Fancy or hate them, the Cadet, I think, should be in everyone's EDC, whether you're a knife guy or not. It's, to me, the perfect multi-tool. If you don't feel like carrying pliers on your person, I do in my EDC bag, my little tool bag. Which that tool bag in my EDC bag is where I throw all my stuff, when I go into work. So, and then if I go to Walmart or whatever, I can just pull that stuff out, throw it in my pockets. But I keep a separate tool bag in my EDC bag with, a bigger fixed blade, an extra pocket knife, my multi-tool, some gun-related things, some firearm-related things, which I'll get into that at some point. But for right now, keys, Got these plastic carabiners at Dollar Tree for a 3-pack for $1. I like them. Still rocking the Rescue Me. Still rocking the Olight, which might come off. Not too sure yet. There's my Chevy key. Not rocking the Jeep right now, because that's my off-duty vehicle. I usually drive the Chevy to work. But firearms, you guys know, favorite gun in the world, favorite firearm in the world to carry. 45 Shield. Nothing beats it. To me, it's the perfect carry gun. Nothing beats it. But to carry in that, tool bag, I keep a little firearm bag, and in that little firearm bag, I keep a firearm that maybe I wouldn't mind losing or getting stolen, which I don't want to get any firearm lost or stolen, but in case it does happen, I'd be a lot more upset if I lost this over, say, that particular firearm. I actually have completely and utterly switched away from Glocks. I like my 1911s, but I'm completely switching off Glocks. I just find the ergonomics do not fit my baby hands very well. M&Ps accommodate that, and I hold them and grip them and shoot them a hell of a lot better than Glocks. So that Glock Gen 5 that I had, that 17 Gen 5, actually carrying it right now, onto Gen 5, the gun I switched it out for, is usually around the house. I have it in my, what I like to call either my Boogaloo bag or my, what was the word for it? I can't think, but it's like my Boogaloo bag. It's like my AR. It has my plate carrier, things like that in it. And I keep this pistol in there just in case if I had to grab my EDC bag and run. I have an AR, plenty of ammo on me, a vest, things like that, my boog bag. So I keep this in there in a holster, and that is the full-size M&P 2.0 9mm. And it is hot right now. It is loaded. Just Winchester. Self-defense ammo. I had a surplus of it when Walmart used to sell it, and I bought it all up. So I have, it is hollow points and it does work. It does expand. It's not the best. I carry Federal HSTs, usually my 45s. But this is not the gun that I keep in my EDC bag. Put that back in its holster. The gun I throw in my EDC bag, actually, I've been really liking Springfield Armory and like their politics or dislike them. It is what it is. They've contributed to some Second Amendment, pro-Second Amendment charities and things like that in the NRA. They've given back to after the mistakes they made in Illinois. But disregarding politics, I like Springfield Armory. I think they have a very nice presentation. I like the cases. I like their guns a lot. I love my 1911, my Range Officer Elite. I love that. So I was in the process. I wanted a cheaper gun that, again, got stolen, broke, rusted in the car because my LCP2, I got rid of that thing because it was just a jam-o-matic on me. I think it was the gun specifically. I sent it back to Ruger. Sent it back, still had horrible issues with it. So I was like, screw it. I'm selling it, and I put it in for a trade and didn't really get much for it, but it was enough to go toward a Springfield full-size XD Gen 1 9mm. 4.5-inch barrel, 4-inch barrel is the full size because I plan on carrying it on duty with the Sheriff's Department. And it goes in my boog bag for now. And me saying boog does not mean I don't support law enforcement. I work in law enforcement because I know some people associate and maybe not associate with the boogaloo being against law enforcement, but I use the term boogaloo as if shit hit the fan, I had to grab my stuff and run, and there's a threat that's either foreign or domestic. So just going to get that out of the way before someone thinks I'm against law enforcement. I work in law enforcement, so I kind of can't be against it, or I guess I could be, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyways, Springfield. So for $300, I could have got that full size, but for $120 more, this gun has been on my top 10, dream gun list. This gun was like a grail for me. I've always wanted one. I think they're super cool. I love my 1911s. I love my, steel frame guns. So I saw this, and I was like, damn, I got to get it. And that is the 911 in 9mm. I love this. It points, and it is hot right now. As you can see, it does have a loaded chamber indicator. Just so you know, everything is pointed in a safe direction. I love the sights on it. Absolutely nice night sights. Hammer-fired gun. Ambidextrous safety. G10 grips, which I like the green and black, but it is the 911 in 9mm. Again, these guns are pointed in safe directions. So, very cool gun. Very cool little gun. I like it a lot. I carry it with the flush mag in it because, again, this is the gun that sits in my bag. And in that, I run it usually in the pocket, or I'll run it in this little, I hate this Kydex holster. It's a DeSantis Pegasus Kydex holster. I hate it because it doesn't cover any part of this gun. It digs so bad, and it really doesn't cover the trigger guard all the way. So I'm really not a fan of this holster because it doesn't cover the gun at all. It digs into my side really bad. So lately I've just been running it in the pocket, and this holster, it's nice. It's not bad, but it's definitely not as nice as like a DeSantis or something else, ironically. But and then I just run, this in the pocket, which I'm going to be getting some mag holders here in a little bit. But other than that, guys, and I'm just rocking some HSTs again. HSTs are my personal favorite load. I want to try some of their Punchline, Federals Punchline. But until this ammo pandemic or ammo-geddon, whatever you want to call it, ends, I unfortunately don't think, we'll see much ammo. But other than that, guys, I think that's it. Nothing's really changed. I mean, obviously I went back to that. The guns have changed a little bit. I will be switching this out. I do plan on getting more of the shield line. I'd like to get every shield and every full-size M&P in every caliber. At least 9, 40, and 45. I don't own any 40s. I never have. But I shoot them really well. At least my buddy, he carries on duty a full-size 40, and I shot that really well for the first time. So that was really nice. But I'm thinking about getting a Smith & Wesson in 40 because 40 is a less desirable caliber. I can't speak. So I figured I'd get that when I have the chance, or maybe even a Gen 1 9. But I really like the 2.0. I really like the texturing on it. So I think that's going to go in there because I would... Or I was thinking about just getting another one of these because this is my favorite firearm. I was just going to get another one of these. And identically with the holster and everything, and just throw that in the bag. That way I have another one to carry EDC and then one in my bag. So judge me all you want. Either way, take it easy, guys. Stay bladed, stay pewed, and most importantly, stay free.